This boy had a rough night. He kept us up all night. I knew there was something weird going on when he was all calm and quiet yesterday, but I ended up coming downstairs with him about 3 o'clock in the morning, or 4 o'clock in the morning, somewhere like that, I don't know. And he's not doing too well. He was throwing up all night. Probably just got into something outside yesterday, but I'll check in with you later.
All right. So I only got about 4 hours of sleep last night because, as you saw, my dog is sick. Don't know what's wrong with him, but I'm sure it's just a cold or something he ate. But I went out for my morning run. Regardless, just did my 3 miles, and whew. But I feel a lot better now, and I'm gonna go get ready for my day and go to work. Today I'm gonna put on a different hat, but yesterday was a lot of fun, so hopefully I can top yesterday. It'll be tough, but I guess a nap would make it a better day, but that's all right. I'll figure it out. Talk to you in a bit. All right, so I'm back again. So I got my wind, took my shower, heading to my first job for the morning. But I wanted to talk a little bit more about my dog, since the theme of this podcast so far has been my sick dog. That's Miko, and this is just a weird thing. That's why I want to talk about it. The way we got Miko, my wife sells real estate, and she was actually showing a house, and the owner of the house happened to be home, which is very rare. Usually the owners of the property are not around when you're showing their house, because it's not good for business. But this guy was home, and he had his dog, and the whole time my wife is showing the house, she's just swooning over this dog. She's just playing with him and loving on him. And by the time she's done showing the house, the owner goes, "Hey, you know what? We're moving, obviously. That's why we're selling our house. And where we're moving, we can't bring this dog. You seem like you really like it. Do you want to keep him?" And my wife was just taken aback. She's like, "Of course." Didn't even consult me. She's like, "Okay, I want this dog." So we talked about it, and we gave him a test run for a weekend, and he got along well with our other dogs. And so that's how we got Miko. And that was 4 or 5 years ago. It's been a long time. So last night we had this, he was sick for whatever reason. We don't know yet. He's still kind of lethargic, just laying around, not doing much. But he's he's not down and out. He's just not his usual self. But my wife got an email from the former owner, who we haven't heard from since we got him, this morning, asking how he was. Is that the craziest shit you've ever heard? Because holy cow, we haven't heard from this lady, and then this dog keeps us up all night long. Literally, my wife was up till about 3 o'clock, and then she fell asleep, and then I woke up probably around 4:30 with him, and I took him downstairs, and so she could get some sleep, and I was up ever since then with him. And yeah, so out of the blue, after that kind of night, he's not doing well. She must have known. I don't know. Listen, it's the weirdest thing ever to be contacted by Miko's former owner on a day he was up all night throwing up and not feeling well. So that's the story of Miko. To talk about how I felt yesterday, as far as before this all happened, I really needed a day like yesterday where I got to kind of exercise creatively, and I was so excited when I went to bed. In fact, I had a hard time getting to sleep last night because my mind was racing, just because I was, I had my creative juices flowing, and I was just energized. I really felt good about, tackling today, and lo and behold, I had a rough night, but I'm still kind of buzzing off of that feeling, and I think it's important that everybody has something that does that for them, whether it's sports or creativity, something that takes you out of your normal life and at the same time connects you to the world around you or even away from you. You know, with the internet, it's fantastic. I can take a picture and post it, and I'm interacting with people all around the world instantly through something like Sketchy and Instagram and all that. So I think it's really important that people find that in their life and don't go too long without exercising that muscle, that creative muscle or physical, actual muscle, whatever it is. You got to do it. It makes your life so much better. It's kind of like I'm working on 4 hours of sleep, but I actually feel kind of great. So I'll check in with you a little while and let you know what's going on. Thanks. Hey, I just thought I'd pop in quickly and show you Rainbow Row since I'm walking down right down East Bay Street, and it's loud because some guy is cleaning the sidewalk, and so I'll just shut up and I'll quickly show you what's going on here. The saddest part about this historic group of facades is that they allow parking on the street in front of it, so you can never get like a cool picture photographically like the ones you see paintings of that are very popular down here. A lot of people will make paintings of the facades, but getting a picture without a car in it is pretty much impossible, which kind of sucks. I kind of wish they would just kill the parking on this side of the street, and I say that as I just parked right in front of one of these. Hey, just checking in. I'm on Broad Street in downtown Charleston, and this is an interesting area because I don't know if you can see all these signs behind me, but it's a mix of lawyers and art galleries. It's really an interesting block, but this is kind of where you come on the first Friday of every month, and they have an art walk, and all the galleries open up and they serve wine, and you can basically kind of get drunk and look at a bunch of artwork. See, look, here's a gallery right here, followed by a lawyer. So anyway, it's a cool place. I'll talk to you later. I got a special delivery in the mail today when I got home, and wanted to show you what I'm doing. So this is a Parrot Bebop 2, and it's a drone. It's my first drone. I think it's a good starter drone. Cameras that's on it is pretty decent, and basically what I'm trying to do is evaluate whether or not I can take good real estate pictures with this drone, and then if I feel like it's a worthwhile investment, I will get my certification from the FAA to fly a drone commercially, and then I'll offer that as a service, and maybe get a more capable drone in the future. But I figure this is a good entry point to see whether or not it's something I want to pursue, if there's a demand for it, and whether or not it's worth my time. So I just got it. I'm updating the firmware on it right now, so I've got my iPad hooked up to it, and it's updating it, and it looks like it's complete. So I'm going to take it outside in a minute and just do a launch. I'm not going to fly it around really because there's a lot of trees in my backyard. There's not a lot of room, but I just want to kind of bring it off the ground, turn it around, see how the camera looks, and then maybe I'll take it out front and take a test photo of my house and see how that works, see how that gets imported into my photo software, and that's it. All right, well, here we go. So this is the first flight, the maiden voyage of this drone. And this is what the controller looks like, if you can see it. I don't know if you could take a look at that. So I just press this button and it'll take off. So I'm gonna do that now. All right, we're gonna do take two. So I put it on a flat level surface. I guess the grass, which just got cut like seriously 3 days ago, it was too long and the blade stalled out on it. So I'm gonna press the takeoff button now. Let's see what she does. All right. So she's flying. Cool. I'm gonna go over a little bit closer so you can see. Wow. Pretty creepy. It's almost like a thing that's looking at you. I'm gonna move this tape out of the way. Let's do a front flip. What? That is insane. All right, so here is what one of the raw files looks like that comes out of the camera. That's going down towards where the sun was coming down. And this is a picture of my house. And let's take a look at what one looks like when the lens profile is applied. So it's no longer really looking like a fisheye, it's looking like a super ultra wide lens. And here's one going towards the marsh. There's the cul-de-sac. And I think we can make something out of this. Hey everybody, you didn't think I was going to just wrap up with that stuff. I have to give you an update on Meaty. We call him Meaty. His name is Miko. Hey Miko, you see that? He gets very, very stoic when you hold him like this. That's how he likes to be held. He doesn't like to be held like other dogs. He kind of likes to sit there like he's in charge, kind of like he's piloting you. But he's doing a lot better right now. He when I came home, he seemed like he was back to his normal self. And he barked at me for like 5 minutes, looking at me going, hey, I know you. You're that guy. So he must be feeling better. So that's my update. I hope you all have a great night. See you tomorrow.